But the City side, the one weakness it has is that it's midfield. Is that once you pass the press, you just need to play around the press.
Hi guys, we are back in
Welcome
part
back,
2
gents and ladies.
preview of the Premier League. So the remainder 5 games of the Premier League. And here we go. First game, Spurs, Wolves. Mr. Renato,
Yes, sir.
I got to ask you this question about Wolves. You think the scouts are only in Portugal? Because they're only buying Portuguese players.
Sometimes I wonder if Wolves is a Portuguese team or that
English
plays in
Premier
that plays in the Portuguese. I think they got more Portuguese players in Wolves than in the whole of the Portuguese league.
Yeah, I think they got more than some Portuguese teams.
Yeah. I think it all comes down to the manager. I think the manager and his scouts are all
He's
Portuguese.
too.
Yeah. So I think the scouts, everybody is Portuguese. So even in the next manager they get will be Portuguese.
Yeah, there's some
But
good Portuguese
but there's
players.
good Portuguese players. Portugal is producing some really fantastic, entertaining players. So especially this new signing Cunha that they bought. Is his name Cunha? No, Cabal. What is his name? Nunez or something.
Nunez,
Must be
I think.
Nunez. All of them Nunez.
Yeah.
But yeah, this new signing that they bought. He seems very energetic,
They
very
spent
lively.
broke the bank for him.
Yeah, but he looks like he'll come through. I think he'll be like a replacement for Neto because of his being so injury prone.
He's young, but he's 23 years old.
Okay.
Portuguese international.
You think he'll start?
He has to start. He pays so much money. You have to make him
You
start.
think he'll start against Spurs?
I think
or
he should
next
be on the
game?
bench, but I think next game he should start. But I think he should be on the bench for this game.
Yeah,
Because I don't think they'll push him in so quickly, especially in
And
the big
this is a big
against a
game.
good team too.
Yeah. But maybe we can put him in the first game, let him get initiated properly
Yeah.
and get baptized. But this game, I think it'll be an easy win for Spurs
Easy when you say.
because Wolves have been struggling so far in the first two games.
Definitely. If you look at form
And they're leaking goals left, right, and centre. So I think it'll be an easy win for Spurs. I'll go with a 2-0 Spurs win.
Okay.
And,
Good. Yeah, that's a fair result. That.
Yeah, and you think Spurs will be effective without the pumping up manager on the touchline, pumping the squad up and picking the squad up?
I think they will be.
You think they won't be as effective?
No, I think they'll be effective. They'll get the job done.
Effective enough to get the job done.
They'll be effective because the assistant coach there, I think he'll be on that.
He'll carry the same energy.
He'll be carrying the same energy through his ears. He'll be shouting it because I'm sure Conte will be talking to him. And even at halftime, too, Conte will speak to the players, pump them up. But Wolves, if you look at them, the way they started the season, they're very, very, very disappointing.
Yes. Defensively wise too, they're leaking too many goals.
They almost lost to Fulham. They lost their first game. They're leaking goals left, right, and centre. But they might keep it tight away to Spurs. But they're not a team that to defend like that and play on the counter.
They play ball.
But they have players that can do that. They have pace.
They got very good players
They got
for
ball
counter.
players
For counter.
Yeah, and they got ball players in the midfield with
Yes.
Ruben Neves. They got Neto. They got Raul Jimenez. They got a good team. I just can't understand how they're doing so badly.
Yeah. And I was surprised that they sold Connor Cody too,
Yeah.
because I feel he was one of the
He was
good
a good
defenders.
centre-back. He was a good
good
centre-back.
defenders for them.
But I feel that they can trouble Spurs. They can make it a bit wobbly for them.
So what do you think the score would be?
But I can't see Wolves winning this game. I honestly think. I think it's gonna be.
Best will be a draw, I think, but I don't think they'll get a draw.
I would go 3-0 Spurs.
3-0.
Yeah,
Easy win like that.
3-0 Spurs. And the next one, West Ham vs Brighton. Yep. You think West Ham is gonna get the first W?
I think West Ham forgot how to score because
That's another thing. Because they never scored this one.
haven't scored and opened their account this season, and they went and bought that new striker. He looked like he's not. He looks like he's still adjusting to the league. And but they had hard luck against Nottingham Forest. They were really shaking that Nottingham Forest goal up with all the shots hitting the post and everything. But I think they're just hard luck. But
even the keeper was making some fantastic saves.
Yeah. I think they will open the score against Brighton. Brighton is a top team, but I think they might squeeze one goal in there. But
You think they'll win that game?
I think they'll win. I think they'll win the game. But I don't know. But they're playing midweek now, so don't know whether the squad will be fatigued playing midweek and then weekend. And but I don't know. I don't know whether they'll put a strong side against midweek for the Conference League qualification.
The first leg Conference
But
League.
I think they would put a strong side because just to secure the win.
Yeah.
They don't want to take any chances.
Yeah.
But I think West Ham might just squeeze a hard-fought 1-0 win for West Ham. I would go.
That you're predicting 1-0 West Ham.
I think they'll go for a hard-fought 1-0.
So you don't think Brighton is going to win? Score? Sorry.
No, I don't think Brighton will score. I think it's a very daring thing to say because Brighton has such a good attacking side.
Yeah.
But
Brighton find it hard to score sometimes. Like especially you look at the last game, they never score.
Yeah.
They find it hard sometimes.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're sitting back and defending well, I think Brighton finds it hard because Brighton, I feel, is like a counter team. They're good countering. Like that's why they do so well against the big teams. They counter the big teams and they score.
No, you're right. I agree with that.
So that's why I think I don't think that will happen. I think West Ham will be tight and 1-0 win for them. And you, Raul Mirals, you think that West Ham has a big enough squad to compete with the Conference League and Premier League? Once the Conference League, they start going deeper into the competition.
No. I don't think so. I
don't think
with the current squad, I don't think so. Their first team is good. Their first team is very good. But to play, I think midweek, weekend, it will stretch their team. If they get a couple injuries in between
will it cost the Premier League? Will it make it a difficult season for them?
Yeah, I see that. I see it will become a difficult season. But I think like if for West Ham is if they I'd be happy as a West Ham fan if they focus more on the cup.
Yes.
Win that cup. It's a trophy at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Players want to win trophies.
And do you qualify for Europa League?
You qualify for Europa League. So if you win that cup, even if you finish 10th, you qualify for the Europa League.
Yeah.
And it's a trophy at the cabinet.
Exactly.
So I think it's
a win-win.
If I'm David Moyes, I'd put my best team out. Not in the group stages, but if you can beat those so-called lesser teams, and then easier way and get to the
Europa League,
better, more deep into the tournament and win it. I think it's a brilliant trophy.
No, definitely.
People underestimate that
I would do the same thing if I was the manager.
Yeah, but
even the Europa League wise too. Like for Arsenal, we in the Europa League. If we finish 10th and we win the Europa League, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
we got Champions League football and we got a trophy.
Yeah, exactly.
So it works out the same way for
those players want to win trophies.
Exactly. You don't want to be like Spurs.
Yeah. This game, West Ham, Brighton. I think West Ham are going to win this game.
Score.
I'd go 2-1.
2-1. You like your 2-1s. 2-1.
Yeah.
Next game, Leicester vs Southampton. What do you think about that game, Mr. Raul Mirals? Do you think the Southampton need a new manager because of such inconsistency of the current Hans?
No, I like him.
You like him?
I like him. He has a fight in him, and I think his fight makes Southampton survive every season because of that fight he has.
Yeah, but sometimes he leaves that fight a bit late.
Yeah. But it's up to the. But I think sometimes we as people we blame the coaches too much. It's down to the players too sometimes. The players need to take responsibility.
Yeah.
And the players need to say, you know what, hey guys, we're playing badly. Hey guys, you need to catch a wake up. Hey guys, you need to make it a bit harder for the opposition to score past us. Or try. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try.
Sometimes the players play like with no brains. They need to be directed.
I guarantee you, like if Southampton is thereabouts battling at the bottom, and a big team goes to them and they have to win, I guarantee you they'll get a result.
Definitely.
I can guarantee
once he gets into that really
where they have to
stages,
they'll attack well, they'll defend well, they'll block everything. But I always get upset with why don't they do that the whole season?
Exactly. Why leave it last minute?
Why leave it last? They'll be much better off.
Yeah. Why that energy has to come when things are all going bad?
But I'm predicting a Leicester win. Yeah, I'm predicting a Leicester win.
2-1.
I almost said 2-1. But I'll go with a 2-0 win for Leicester. 2-0 win. Do you think Jamie Vardy, his time's up? Getting old now, can't make it.
Yeah, I think it's time to bring in
some. At Arsenal, he was very quiet.
Yeah, I think it's time to bring in some new blood. I think they need to bring in a new striker, or bring in a youth player. That's the future of the club.
Yeah.
Because you can't be relying on Vardy all this time. He's not the Vardy that won them the league.
Yeah.
In a couple of years
He's
ago.
getting old too.
He's old too, and they need some new blood also.
And Kelechi Iheanacho there, I don't think he's helping much.
Yeah, and he's a good striker also, Kelechi. Yeah. He's a good second option, but they need another top grade striker like a Vardy. Yeah. So I think they do need a replacement for Vardy. Yeah. He's getting old, but like how they got rid of Schmeichel went, they need new blood. They got in a new keeper, even though he hit a big blunder against Arsenal.
Yeah.
But you need to change it up. You need to liven it up. But I'm surprised that Leicester hasn't really strengthened in structure.
Yeah, right,
and even though with that 80 million or
and time is running out too.
Yeah.
Time is running out.
They're like really not spending no money. I'm so surprised of that they didn't strengthen in the transfer window.
And what do you think the score will be?
I'm gonna go with a wild one.
What's it?
I think Saints will win.
What?
I think Saints will get the first W this season.
First W.
I think they'll win 2-1.
2-1. Oh, you've seen my results.
I'm stealing our results.
Saying 2-1.
Yeah. No, I think they'll win 2-1. I think the Saints will steal it, and they'll win a 2-1. I like them also.
You like them?
Yeah.
I got a soft spot for them. Next one, Leeds vs Chelsea. Do you think Sterling will open his Chelsea account? It's been his third game now. Big money move from City.
I think.
Against Leeds.
Yeah, I think from any team that he could score against, I think it would be Leeds because they play so openly.
Yeah.
and there's always a chance to score past Leeds. So I'd say they will score maybe 2 goals in this game.
2 goals.
I'm gonna go with a 4-0 win Chelsea.
4-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, and I think I'm sure Sterling would score. No, I don't think Leeds will score. Because Chelsea was solid defensively wise, especially with Koulibaly and Cucurella in the back. He's playing very well from his time from Brighton. He really gelled and fitted into the team well.
Yeah, hopefully no one pulls his hair this game.
Yeah. Those dirty old mothers. But I'm sure City fans are crying to see Cucurella do so well at Chelsea, thinking that he could have been at their team. But I think it'll be easy 4-0 win for Chelsea. Easy W for Chelsea. I don't, even without Tuchel on the touchline, I think it'll be an easy game for them. Yeah. And you, Mr. Ramirez, you think Rodrigo will continue his magic of scoring in the third game consecutive?
I'd give Leeds a goal in this game.
You give everybody a goal.
I'd give Leeds a goal. Because they're playing home.
Even Bournemouth, you gave a goal to.
They're playing home. The crowd is behind them early in the season. Rodrigo is in form. Take nothing away from that. He's in form.
I think he's past his first season in the Premier League where they get the
He's in form now. He's in form now.
He's fully fitted Premier League player now.
Yeah, so I won't say he'll score, but maybe he'll be troubling Koulibaly.
So you say he won't score?
And Thiago Silva. I don't think he'll score, but maybe he'll create a chance. He'll get chances. He'll create a goal. Maybe he might even score too.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just throw it out there. I think he'll score. I think he'll score.
You think he'll score? Not sitting on the fence. That's what I like.
He's going to score, and the score is going to be. I'm going to go with a Chelsea win 3-1.
3-1.
Rodrigo 1 goal, and
Sterling.
1 goal.
Sterling
Maybe
to score.
1 goal for Sterling, and the rest for the other guys. Or maybe Sterling might get a hat-trick.
Okay, next game: Newcastle versus Man City. The power of the oil.
Oil versus oil. Money versus money.
Do you think, Mr. Raul Morales, that Eddie Howe is the right man to take Newcastle to the next level?
Yes. I think he should be given that opportunity.
But what being the next level? Is it next level Europa League?
Not Europa League. Get into Europe. Maybe with the Conference League too.
Start even the Conference
baby
League.
Steps. Yeah. Get the Conference League, then go to the Europa League, then get the Champions League.
Why would you say Eddie Howe is a good one?
He plays good ball. He plays good attacking, attractive football. And I think give him that opportunity. Give him the chance.
No, definitely.
Because I feel like certain managers don't get that opportunity to pass their idea across. And before they know it, they sacked.
Exactly. Before they can get their full side. And
it's because of them they lay the foundation for the great guys to come.
Exactly.
So they should be. I think Eddie Howe should be given that opportunity, and I feel he will be successful.
So when should be his ultimatum? Where he has to produce.
Yeah, this is his second season. Maybe after
Give him one more season.
Maybe one more season next season. But if he hits his target, he should stay. I think he should stay, grow the team, and get the team where it's supposed to be, where it used to be.
It's nice to see a local manager do well too.
Yeah, exactly. An Englishman, not a foreign guy.
Yes.
And he has potential to be a good manager. Yes, they should give him that opportunity.
Scoreline?
But I don't see him winning this game. City is like unstoppable. They're
like a freight train, just going through everyone, like a hot butter through knife.
I don't know, man. The score can be any. The score can be any number. But Newcastle are better than what they were. So I'll make it. But City normally play well against Newcastle. 4-0 City.
4-0.
Yeah, I'm going to go 4-0.
At least you did. And is your Mr. Haaland going to score all 4? Like
I
said last season?
Mr. Haaland is going to score all the goals. 4 goals he's going to score in this game.
I promise you.
FPL guys, put him in your team and make him captain. Maybe triple captain him.
I promise you, you score an assist.
Do you think City has any chink in their armor? Is there any weakness can you see in the team?
There is weakness in the team.
Where?
And I would feel like every team got a weakness.
Yeah,
but the City side, the one weakness it has is that it's midfield. Is that once you pass the press, you just need to play around the press. You pass City's press and you're gone.
Easier said than done.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only weakness. It's a hard weakness that. Or you can hit them on the counter, which I feel like. You saw what Palace did against Liverpool.
Yeah.
You can do the same thing with them if you have the players. And I feel Newcastle got those players. They got Saint Maximum and Bruno. Bruno, okay, not pace, but like Bruno can distribute.
Callum Wilson got pace. Jolinton got pace. Almiron got pace. Willock, I don't know whether he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there. Oh. Yeah. Willock, 30 million boy. He just has to be there.
Hey, that Arsenal must be smiling. Sold for 30. Was it 30?
Yeah, 30. I think. You know, these British players how overpriced and overrated they are. So yeah. But I think that would be the one weakness. If you beat their press and you play on the counter against them, you can't. But it's easier said than done.
Yeah, definitely.
But I will go for a City win. I don't think it'll be an easy win for them.
Think so.
I don't think it'll be a 4-0 win.
Sure.
I think it'll be a tighter game. I think it'll be 3-1 City.
3-1. Give me one goal to Newcastle. Who's going to get that one goal? Maximan.
No, I think Willock will get it.
Willock. It won't surprise me if he does. It won't surprise me if he does. But yeah, so that's it for Game Week 3, guys. That's our predictions. Please like, subscribe. And when you guys subscribe, a reminder again, please comment.
Please comment so we can give a shout out.
Give a shout out. We would like it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching our video again. Please like, subscribe, comment, show your family, show your friends, show everyone. We catch you guys in the next one.
Like members.